say, if you really want to see the true nature of your mind, true nature of mind is the pure clarity of the water. That is a metaphor for the true nature of mind. If you really want to see that, then the ferocious wave should start. Anger, attachment, craving, jealousy, competitiveness, competition, all these things must stop. If you don't stop this, no matter how much you practice with my emptiness, you will never see the true nature of mind. You will never see that, because the mind is in the form, the ferocious form. You cannot see the true nature of mind, number one. So the number one, samsara is a resultant state. Now it's because of the ferociousness of the mind. That is a contaminant karma. That must stop. You're getting it? We have to think of, we need to work on our mind to stop the very aggressive and the outcomes, contaminant karmas, 10 non-virtuous karmas. We have to stop them. If you don't stop them, no matter how much you meditate emptiness of your mind, no matter how much you see the awareness of your mind, you will never see your mind. Awareness meaning that you should be aware of your own awareness, your own mind. You will never see that if your mind is in the sway of the contaminant karmas. Contaminant karmas must be under some degree of control. Once the first wave subsides, what happens? Bubbles are created. These are the metaphors for the afflictions, attachment, anger, jealousy, so forth. This must be stopped. Once it's stopped, then you see the subtle sediments. These are the inappropriate tension. These must be stopped. Once it is stopped, then you see the subtle currents. These are the self-grasping ignorance. You will never see the subtle currents till the ferocious waves stop, till the bubbles stop, till the sediments stop. If they don't stop, you will not even see the subtle currents. If the afflictions, the gross afflictions, contaminant karmas, they are not stopped, you will not even identify the self-grasping ignorance. You will not even identify the self-grasping. Forget about eradicating them. You will not be even able to identify the self-grasping ignorance. So then, once the subtle current, self-grasping ignorance subsides, then what happens? Then the true nature of your mind manifests, which is so beautiful, extremely tranquil. So, the great saints, they share the experience of this manifestation of the true nature of mind, as where, from the core of your heart, you feel the vast expansiveness, very profound, extremely tranquil and peaceful. These descriptions are given by the great teachers. So, the point is that if you really want to see the true nature of mind through seeing emptiness, so what we do is that first we have to stop the cross-contaminated karmas. So, ceasing of karmas and afflictions is nirvana, ceasing of the karmas. So, the karmas, to stop the karmas driven by and of course, the karmas we have to say the 10 non-virtuous karmas. 10 non-virtuous karmas. We don't really need to study too much what these 10 non-virtuous karmas are. You just read them or go to a teacher or be with your friends, you discuss, and then you will understand them. That's not difficult. 10 non-virtuous karmas. What are the 10 non-virtuous karmas? 3 physical, 4 verbal, and 3 mental. 3 physical, 4 verbal, 3 mental. And to manifest true nature of mind is not that you should be a Buddhist. Don't forget it. Sometimes we tend to always think that, say from some, if you are listening to teachers, the Buddhist teachings, you think that, to really reap the benefit, I should be a Buddhist. Or if you go to a Christian, the teachings, to reap the benefit, I should be Christian. No, that's not necessary. Other religions, I cannot speak on their behalf. But for Buddhists, I can speak on the Buddhist behalf. It's not necessary you should be Buddhist to really manifest your true nature of mind. Not necessary. You getting it? The thing is that first stop the 10 non-virtuous karmas. It's not necessary you should be Buddhist. Stop the 10 non-virtuous karmas. 3 physical, 4 verbal, 3 mental. And there are many non-Buddhists, atheists, who stop these 10 non-virtuous karmas. They see that these 10 non-virtuous karmas are, really the deplorable. What are the 3 physical? Hey, what are the 3 physical non-virtuous karmas? Stealing, killing, sexual misconduct. They're all considered bad, even by law. Right? What are the 4 verbal? Okay, what are the 3 physical? What 3 physical? Stealing, killing, and sexual misconduct. So these 3 considered as very bad, even by law, conventional law. Right? Then what is next? 4 verbal. What are the 4 verbal? Lying, slandering, then harsh speech and idle gossip. Lying, telling lies, right? Telling lies. And then slandering. Slandering is divisive words. You utter words to divide people, creating division, splitting people, divisive words. Then harsh words. Stop the harsh words, unnecessary harsh words, particularly towards your mother. This is what usually happens. Harsh words towards mother is very easy. Because the mothers, they love you so much, and you are very confident the mother will not say anything back. Right? You say something unnecessary harsh words. Okay. And then idle gossip. Just stop these. Stop these. And particularly, let's say that when you make some commitments for other people, when you say, okay, I'll do this, so that's, just make sure that you do it. Don't just, make empty commitments, empty promises. Oh, don't worry, I'll do it. And then whenever you've got a problem, come to me. And the person has a problem, come to you. Then you shirk, you fight, whatever. You don't know that I have this problem. It's only you have the problem, right? Or you run away, you just ignore. When you make some promises, just fulfill that. If you cannot fulfill that, don't make the promise. So the point is that the lying, stop lying, and then the harsh words. Harsh words, slandering, idle gossip. Okay. Then the three mental. What 3 mental? 3 mental. Covetousness. If possible, go through the sequence. Covetousness, ill will, and wrong view. What is covetousness? Covetousness, it is like the same the sense of possessing, wanting to possess the belongings of somebody else. Wanting to possess the belongings of somebody else. This is covetousness. Desiring for somebody else's possessions. Covetousness. And what is next? Ill will. Ill will is wanting to harm others. And the third one is wrong view. So we see that 3 mental, they are associated with the 3 poisons. What are 3 poisons? What are 3 poisons of a mind? Okay, so always the sequence, right? Always the sequence. Attachment or desire or attachment and aversion and ignorance. So always try to follow the sequence. There's a reason there. If you don't know the sequence is not there, the point is missing. No. With the sequence, people you are discussing with, particularly the experts, if you miss the sequence, they will simply not take much interest in what you're saying because they see you as an amateur. They don't see you as very serious. Because if you give the proper sequence, they will take you very seriously, and then you want people to take you seriously or not. If you want others to take you seriously, you should be all this order, meanings, precision, articulation, all should be there. Okay, so attachment, related to the covetousness. Covetousness related to attachment. Ill will related to aversion, and the wrong will relate to ignorance. So why the three mental are not counted as attachment, aversion, ignorance, rather as covetousness, evil, ill will, and wrong view? Is because, say, what creates problem in the world, what creates problem in your society, in your community, in your family, is when the attachment, aversion, and ignorance, they go wrong, they go to the extreme. Attachment, say for example, say today I like this, today I like, I'm desirous of tasting the cheesecake. What's wrong in the conventional sense? Of course, in terms of nirvana, Buddhahood, these are to be curbed. But in the conventional world, today I like to I don't have any, I say the word, appetite for other food, other thing, or I like to just like to have a cheesecake. You like to taste cheesecake. This is desire, but it's not covetousness. Desire in general, in a conventional sense, desire, when it goes to extreme, then it can create problem. You're getting it? So the covetousness is desire over the possessions of others. Then the problems happen. You're getting it? Then the stealing happens. Then the cheating happens. All these things happen because of desiring for the possession of somebody else. This is a huge problem. Huge problem. So therefore the Buddha taught 10 non-virtuous karmas, non-virtuous actions. One is the covetousness. Then next is ill will. It's not just aversion. I don't like this person, I don't like the neighbor. No, this will not create much problem. Your liking is there, your disliking is there. But I must see how to create problem to this to this my neighbor. So wanting to harm others, that is one which creates problem in the community. And then wrong view. Wrong view is the disbelieving in the law of karma. When you don't believe in the law of karma, finish. That we tend to engage in all the non-virtuous actions very freely. So these are the 10 non-virtuous karmas. We have to stop them. To talk about emptiness, wisdom emptiness, bodhicitta and so forth. First thing, we see if we can practice the 10 virtuous karmas. If we can refrain from the 10 non-virtuous karmas, just try that. Just try that. In a real life. In fact, the point is that if you practice this, then we see that our life becomes more beautiful. People will start trusting you. And then your life, unnecessary aggression will stop. Mental wandering, restlessness will stop.